Right, so where to start? It's never dull as a Leeds United fan, really, to be fair. Last night on Twitter, everybody was sort of in the death knells of how bad our transfer market was going, or our transfer business was going, and how everything was happening and how everything was going on. And today, it's just like we're all like fat kids in a cake shop. It's just ridiculous, and we don't know what to do with ourselves. And the Square Ball have been recording videos and having to record 2 videos because of they know that situations might change. Farke has literally cemented his legacy at the club, and he's only been here a month, which is ridiculous. But I digress. So we've gone from pretty much nobody being confirmed, nobody being sorted out, to nothing being done, to Pure coming to, or Pure, however you want to pronounce his name, coming up from Swansea to have his medical, I think, fee in the region of about 12 million plus 3 million in add-ons. So he's having his medical. They're trying to get that sorted out as quickly as possible. If they get it sorted by a certain time, I don't know if it's either tonight or tomorrow, he might still be able to play the game against Ipswich, because the the bus goes tomorrow night to Ipswich, or tomorrow afternoon. We'll just have to wait and see. And then the one out of left field, Amiri from Bayer Leverkusen, just whatever. €6 million with add-ons, and at start of the day it was potentially a rumour to then it being, oh, actually no, he's chosen he's chosen Marseille, and then for that turning around and going, well, actually no, Marseille don't want to go with it now, so he's actually going to be coming to Leeds, and they're trying to get a deal sorted out for payments and structures and everything. And then we've also got, oh, by the way, I've watched a video of him as well on YouTube. I'm now convinced that he's an absolute baller. He's just a stretched out version of Pablo Hernandez. As we all, watching stuff on YouTube makes us all an expert, doesn't it? And then we've got Paintsil from Genk, apparently, Ghanaian winger, fee in the region of about between 9 and 10 million. We are looking for him like we need another winger. Our attack, if all of these come off, our attack is going to be ridiculous. Just like the level of it's just mad. This is what I mean when I say that it's really bizarre being a Leeds United fan, because you go from being really, really happy to being really, really upset with everybody and really, really pissed off, and thinking that effectively the whole world's going to end. Well, it's not, but that's how you feel, and it's bonkers. And then Farke does his press conference and just literally Hail Mary pass into the end zone, touchdown. He has handled himself so well over the whole, I mean, Cini to a certain degree, but the whole Nonto and Cini situation, he's dealt with that so well in terms of what he's done, how he's done it, what he's said, what's been said, and the way that the club have backed him. I mean, he's effectively in his press conference said that, you know, Willie came and spoke to him on Monday, apologised for what had happened, and said that he'd made a mistake, which is good enough for Farke to bring him back into the squad and reintegrate him. With Cini, it was a contract thing. I think it was to do with the legalities of I think he did have a release clause, or I think he does have a release clause, but there was a timing on when it had to be activated for it to go. So you can't promise that Cini's going to be there at the end of the window, but you know, at the moment they're both focused on playing for the squad, and that's the whole thing. Their heads are clear. And also, as well, he said he didn't want the distraction onto the rest of the squad, and the Birmingham game quite clearly showed that there was a distraction and that it was causing issues. It's just the things that he said in that press conference and the way that he's handled himself, the way that he said how he's pleased that the club backed him in terms of the strictness of it and the way that it was handled. The fact that you get a second chance with Leeds United, you don't get a third. That you don't play with Leeds United is just a fantastic line. And I think that's aimed at agents as well, just in terms of you must not try to think you can get one over on us, because it ain't going to happen. It just is not going to happen. And what that he cleverly did within that press conference is that he, whilst addressing the situation and basically saying, this is Leeds United, you do not mess with us, but also at the same time saying how Nonto had come and apologised and made his way through, and the fact that we all need to remember that he's only 19 and that, you know, your head can get turned, things can happen, it's, you know, we all make mistakes, which is true. It doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to forgive him. It doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to be, Nonto, I think you're amazing. There's going to be a little bit of he's going to have to win everybody back. I'm pleased that it's been sorted out. It's just what a day. Just what a day. You can't, this club is bonkers. It's just mental. And again, it's the, like I said, there's nothing over the line yet. So again, you've got to caveat everything with extreme bit of caution. I saw a post on Twitter that somebody said that if they're going to do Pure's medical, they need to make sure that they do it at the back end of the Kop where there's no telephone signal, so nobody can ring up to try and get him to come and get a medical somewhere else. Or, you know, it just, oh, what a day. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to be talking about the signings being over the line, done, finished. I think potentially 2 out of those 3 is going to happen. I think the Amiri and the Pure one are probably the 2 most likely that are going to actually happen. Fingers crossed. So, like I said, that attacking, if we have all of these players fit and healthy at the end of the transfer window come September 1st, and it's happened and everything's good, holy shit, that changes the dynamic of the squad and everything moving forward. We just need that left back in place now, as far as I'm concerned. Whew, right. Please feel free to leave your thoughts down below. I'm going to go for a lie down whilst furiously scrolling through Twitter and redoing, sort of refreshing the screen every 3 seconds. Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. As ever, if you're new, subscribe, like the video, share the video. Fingers crossed, like I said, that all of these signings come off. But yeah, what a day. Speak to you later on. Take care.